Welcome to ED 584, the introduction to Module 7. The photo for this module is a portrait, probably the most famous portrait of Washington crossing the Delaware during our Revolutionary War. So as you can see, we honor the father of our country, George Washington, our first president, this week. And during this module, when this module is open, the week of the 22nd February through the 28th, it will be Washington's birthday, and his actual birthday is on February 22nd. So let's remember our first president, George Washington, during this module. This module will be moving away from the t-testing, and we're going to be moving to what's called an ANOVA. And this is where researchers, statisticians compare the means for a group of three or more samples, populations. So that's what we'll be moving into, the ANOVA. As far as the readings for this week, there's a link in Blackboard Learn in the module. There's a link for review for research designs and t-tests, just a little bit of review of what we've been going over. In the how-to book for SPSS, we'll have you read Chapter 6.5 on one-way ANOVAs. And in the big book, the Statistics for the Behavioral Sciences, have you read Chapter 12, which is analysis of variance, one way between subjects design. Basically what that is the ANOVA. We'll also have a supporting PowerPoint on ANOVAs and also 3 YouTube recordings so that you can have more resources in how to use SPSS and how to determine the ANOVA, which is the F function, and then what you compare that to look at the significance. One thing to remember, the ANOVA, it will help you determine if there is a statistical difference between means, and then there are other tests that we run. One is called Fisher's LSD, and then it's called 2K's HSD, and those tests help us to determine where the significant difference between the means take place. Assessments for this module, as usual, you'll have your quiz available online. You can take make up to 2 attempts, with the highest score being the one that's recorded. During this module, assignment 2 will be due, and it is available on Blackboard Learn at the assignments link. And I will not only will we have questions from several of the chapters from the Statistics for the Behavioral Sciences, but also we'll be providing you with a data set so you can run some t-tests, and also go in and tell me a little bit about what you observe from the experiment that's taking place, possible objectives, research objectives, hypotheses, and results from comparing the means. Couple other things, or one other thing I'd like to bring to your attention. By the time that this module begins, I will have returned your papers for the research summary. There's going to be a lot of red marks on those papers, and my intent is to provide you as much feedback as possible so that you can improve your scholarly writing. I'm going to be providing it. I hope that it's the editorial feedback to help you improve the readability of what you're writing. And my intent is not to do anything to change your interpretation of the article that you read, and in the future change any of the interpretations or of things that you cite, or things such as that. Again, it's to help you to improve, so that when a reader picks up what you've written, they can easily make sense make sense of what you're interpreting, what you're claiming, what you're arguing. Any questions with your papers or with the assignment or anything else, please do not hesitate to let me know. And also, just a word, a reminder for you all. The end of the semester will get here quicker, sooner rather than later. And in early May, we'll have the big project, your draft dissertation or thesis chapter 3, and also a presentation on that, or an oral presentation on that. I know some of you are not in the scores to prepare for a dissertation or a thesis. You're non-thesis master students. Then I would have you put together a paper for that assignment on how you will conduct, the methods you will conduct for your non-thesis project. Again, any questions, please feel free to let me know, and enjoy this module. Take care.